Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, class. Are you still okay? Yes, I hope all of you fine today. Thank you for joining with me with Mrs Futihat. Okay, student, I want to ask you, have you ever wished, like I wish, if I, have you ever? Okay, let's see the next. I have picture for you. Let's see it. Okay, what do you think about it? Yes, that's right. It think about if I or I wish. It's like that. Okay, let's see the next. Based on the picture, now we will learn about conditional sentence. Okay, class, I want to ask you about conditional sentence. What is conditional sentence? And do you know how many types of conditional sentence? Conditional sentence atau biasa disebut dengan kalimat pengandaian. There are 3 types. Type 1, type 2, and type 3. Hello students, are you still with me? Yes, thank you. Okay, now let's start with conditional sentence type 1, that is real present, atau biasa disebut dengan kemungkinan terjadi. Let's see the pattern. The pattern of type 1 is subject, will, and verb 1 as main clause, and for subclause, if, simple present tense that use verb 1. For example, I will buy new shirt if I have money. I will buy new shirt as main clause, and then if I have money as subclause. In main clause, use will, and in subclause, use have as verb 1. The next is conditional sentence type 2, that is unreal present, atau tidak akan terjadi lagi atau mustahil. Let's see the pattern. The pattern of type 2 is subject, will, and verb 1 as main clause. And then if, simple past tense, use verb 2 as subclause. For example, I would visit her if she invited me last week. I will visit her as main clause, and if she invited me last week as subclause. In main clause, use will, and in subclause, use invited as verb 2. In fact, that simple present tense is she doesn't invite me. The last is conditional sentence type 3, that is unreal past, atau biasa disebut dengan tidak akan terjadi pada masa sekarang. Okay, let's see the pattern. factor of type 3 is subject, would have, verb 3. And for subclause, if past perfect tense that use had, verb 3. For example, I would have told you if I had already finished it. I would have told you as main clause, and if I had already finished it as subclause. In main clause, use would have, and in subclause, use had finished, that is had, verb 3. In fact, the simple past tense is I didn't finish it. Okay, students, from the explanation, we can conclude that conditional sentence have 3 types: type 1, type 2, and type 3. For each type, there are main clause and subclause. Type 1, the main clause use will and subclause use verb 1. And type 2, main clause use would and subclause use verb 2. And for type 3, main clause use would have and subclause use had, verb 3. Okay, this is conclusion our material today about conditional sentence. I think it is very clearly to understand. Based on the explanation, I have 3 sentences that you have to translate into English with conditional sentence type 1, type 2, and type 3. Okay class, thanks for your attention and keep spirit. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.